All right, what's going on, everybody? Man, we are in for a treat today. We have the co-founder of GoHighLevel. Listen, I know you know what GoHighLevel is. You've definitely heard of it. You can't at this point, and it is, for me, it has been one of the most impactful tools that we use in our business, and I continue to, on like a weekly basis, see them evolve. And what I was really excited to see was, not too many months ago, GoHighLevel said, "Hey, we're gonna go into AI, and we're gonna make it possible for all of the people that use HighLevel to be able to use AI at an incredible level, automating DM conversations, phone sales setting, and I'm right now literally in HighLevel with my team. We're building it all out. So I'm cloning myself inside of HighLevel to be able to talk to my leads, warm them up. It's incredible what is possible. So before I bring Robin on, remember, makemyclone.ai/start, get your seat saved. We're over 20,000 registrations at the time that I am doing this interview with Robin. We're probably going to be, at this point, I'm moving up my estimations. I think we're going to be between 30 and 35,000 people registered for this challenge. We're frantically trying to figure out how to make the tech work. It's going to be awesome. Promise you it's going to be a lot of fun, a huge moment of evolution for you to prepare you for your 2026. And, upgrade to VIP. Now, you might be watching this inside the members area or inside the Facebook group. And if that's the case, then you're already in the challenge. Upgrade to VIP. That's makemyclone.ai/VIP. All right. With that said, Robin, man, thank you for being here. I know you are incredibly busy. And just a moment of heartfelt gratitude to you and the entire HighLevel team. You have now been some of our biggest supporters here at Ugentic AI and at Expert Scale. And yet you are, again, partnering with us on this challenge. And so we really appreciate you for that and all your constant support, beyond even, of course, the amazing things you do for this industry. But so just wanted to start with saying thank you, Robin. And what's going on, man? How are you? Where in the world are you? What's going on in Robin's life? How's HighLevel doing? Give us the lowdown.
Yeah, no. Things are going great. And first off, thank you. I mean, we love supporting, great individuals and teams that are really helping, not only where technology is going, but how people can help other small businesses or even their own businesses there. So thank you and keep up the good work. Yeah, on my side, we're just keeping our heads down and, trying to continue figuring out how to take over the world, and everything that we're doing, these days, getting into the holidays. So finally back at home for a couple of weeks before I'm back on the road. But really the big thing is, how do we continue pushing out the tools that we're building, making sure that we have the right tool stack? AI is hot, not only as a trend, but actually something meaningful. And there are a lot of business owners and a lot of individuals really trying to understand it and trying to figure out how they can make it make sense for their needs and purposes. And at the end of the day, here at HighLevel, we just build a lot of tools, right? Like we're like Home Depot. And it's people like you, which I really admire and value. It's knowing how to take a hammer and screwdrivers, and then how do you take those tools and actually teach people, and not only for your own business, but for what you're doing to the community, out in the world, on how do you actually build a house, or how do you actually take the tools that High Level is building and actually make it meaningful for their own business. I think that's a huge value add, and something that someone like yourself, you just know how to make happen.
I mean, I appreciate that. Thank you. So you and your entire team at HighLevel have such an interesting advantage in a high level overview, no pun intended. You're getting a chance to see how entrepreneurs, small business owners, big business owners are actually implementing AI into their business. What have you seen? If you had to guess, like the top 1, 2, or 3 ways that you're seeing entrepreneurs come into HighLevel, take the AI tools that you've built, and then actually put them to practical use, what are some of the most common applications of AI that you're seeing right now from your users?
So I'll kind of put it down in a couple of different buckets. So you have the advanced side of people where, I'm sure you've seen it, where online, they'll display like this crazy schematic of all these different nodes and all these different things. And it's like, look, I'm going to go into my Google Drive and pull a document, which is then going to do some research to then check on YouTube and then extract it. It's like just this really complicated thing. I think those are really cool ideas. But, to the point that you just made on like, where does it actually become applicable? And I look at it as applicable and then duplicative, right? Like I think those are kind of the two different things. So that becomes a repeatable process. I think there's a small percentage of people that have really figured out how to make these advanced use cases leveraging AI and thought knowledge all along the way. The really big ones that we're seeing at scale is honestly simple iterations where it's, hey, I'm missing calls, right? Like, can someone just answer that? And it's basically the new generation of answering or the auto answers that phone systems have, but leveraging AI in there, you just get a better conversion on the back end of it. So that's kind of a big one. And then conversation, being able to create new versions of bots that's AI backed. That's a huge opportunity that a lot of business owners and people can really sink their teeth into. I think we're definitely in this world of exploration for a lot of businesses where they hear the term of AI, they don't really know it much more than just being the next version of Google, and they're really trying to figure it out. And so it's you have to figure out how do you create these little layups along the way so that they'll sink into like, oh, we just solved this. Well, now I kind of get it. Can it do more? Can it do more? Can it do more? And so, really the smaller use cases are really what I'm seeing that's winning right now. But I just see it, continuing to evolve from there.
I love that, and I wanna really dive deeper into that because this is something I've been telling people as well, which is AI as a concept is incredibly overwhelming. And if you start going down the rabbit hole of YouTube or any of these content creators that teach AI, you're gonna get overwhelmed because there are 17 tools to do one thing. You don't know which one thing you should do. You keep trying to emulate someone else. You want what they're doing. But here is what I finally saw work for me and what helped me start applying. It was exactly what you said. Pick a highly defined, tangible challenge you're facing right now. Missing calls, right, is being one of them. And just go figure that out and find, and high level solves this the best way possible. Like right now, what we're using high level for is we just finished building a voice agent that's going to pre-qualify all the leads that we get. So Facebook, you can run lead ads and it's a great way to get leads at a pretty low cost. And most marketers aren't using lead ads. Here's the downfall with lead ads. If you get a lead ad, you got to talk to them right away. Otherwise, those ads become worth nothing. AI can do that. So we've just developed an entire thing inside of high level, and I'm going to talk about it during the challenge, everybody, which the second that lead ad comes in, boom, gets on the phone and talks to them, has a full conversation, basically makes sure that they are the right person to then talk to my sales team. That is a huge solution for us. I mean, that to solve that using humans would cost me a fortune and would be inefficient and problematic and painful and headache driven. Now, the other thing that we're doing, and this we're actually doing the whole training, by the way, the high level team will be on the Make My Clone Challenge. And they're going to teach you how to build a DM conversation bot using high level. So now you go and there's a whole nother type of ad you can access on Facebook where you can do messenger ads. Like literally nobody does these. And so what does that mean? It means it's much cheaper for you to do them. Well, but now you're going to have people messaging you all day. Who's got time to sit there and reply to everybody and carry 30 conversations at a time? AI. High level can do that. And so we're going to actually build that out during the challenge and show you. So now we're talking about your clone being able to not just create content and do all the things that we've been talking about, but now your clone can engage your customers, have one-on-one conversations, and actually serve them, warm them up, and prep them for an easy close, but also vet them, right? So you're creating a better experience even for the customers who aren't a good fit for you. They're not wasting their time. You're figuring all that out. But like these small things, right? Like, oh my God, I don't post on Facebook enough. Okay, great. How do you use AI to solve that problem? How do you start creating more cool Facebook posts? And like as you do it, you get to a point where you start to use it for very advanced things, like probably where I am right now. So I loved you bringing that out. That's awesome. Robin, what is in store for 2026 for high level? What has got you guys the most excited?
For us, a lot of it is just continuing the path that we're on. It's really refining the tools, making it cleaner and easier. One of the philosophies that I've been really trying to push internally in the way that we think about things, it's kind of like the pancake mix, like the Aunt Jemima pancake mix. It's how do you make it so easy that you just need to add water, which is kind of like that last mile customization, so that you can then execute and launch. So that's really what we're trying to design from the product perspective, making sure that everything that we have not only works reliably, but works all the time, and consistently and easily. So that's the big thing. And then international, we're really on this big push of taking all the same concepts and going into other markets. So, we're doing a big push in Australia, India, South America, Canada, really just trying to evangelize what high level's capabilities are and really trying to, get more people, helping their own business or helping other businesses.
So
One
actual world domination.
literal world dominated. That's what we're
Literal
aiming
world
for.
domination.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like
yeah.
it.
One thing that I just wanted to capture is, what you were saying. I think where people fail to realize is that the fundamentals of businesses have not changed. You still need to focus on capture, nurture, close. But, to the point and the value that you're trying to bring is it's how you accomplish that, right? That you can obviously hire people, you can obviously spend a lot of time and putting in resources to help execute it. But putting AI in place not only helps you make sure that you solve those fundamental points, but now able to scale it up and push faster. And so everything that you just said is 100% accurate.
Yeah. Wow. It's incredible, man. Like I literally lose sleep every night because I'm up playing with AI and discovering the new cool ways that we can use it. And the amount of output that my clone is now creating. I recently, just the other day, did an entire virtual talk for a virtual seminar, and it was my clone. It wasn't me. I was out doing what I do best and building my business. And so,
Incredible.
everyone, your imagination is your limit. The tech is already there, and what I love is I let companies like High Level figure the complicated stuff out. The tech, I enjoy the application side. It's not tech isn't my thing, but the tech is there. There's a lot of amazing things you can do during this challenge, everybody. All right. Leave a comment below if you're excited and you're going to be pumped to be there. We're going to literally build a clone of you on High Level that can talk to your prospective leads and bring them to a place of close. That's going to be happening live in front of you. And you're going to have an ability to then get that clone, that entire snapshot imported into your account, into High Level. Like, we're going to do this live, and you're going to walk away with something that you could implement into your business right away. If you're doing a lot of social media, or even if you want to access messenger ads the way I'm going to be accessing soon, you will now be able to have hundreds of conversations individually with your leads without you having to do it. It'll be your clone doing it. Incredible stuff. Robin, man, thank you so much. To those of you who want to check out High Level, go to makemyclone.ai/GHL. That stands for Go High Level. That again, makemyclone.ai/GHL, and go get yourself a free trial account. Get set up, okay? If you choose not to move forward with it, it's okay. You're not going to hurt my or Robin's feelings. But if you want to actually follow along with the training that we do on day 2, we're going to have the High Level team building out a clone of you that can have hundreds of conversations with leads at the same time. How is that not exciting? And you would be able to import that snapshot into your account live. So go to makemyclone.ai/GHL and set up your free trial account so that you can actually play along with it at that time if you don't have High Level already. And if you don't know this, by the way, all of our systems run on High Level. This is the first time in my life that I like a CRM. Can you believe that, Robin? I had my own little, hacked CRM 15 years ago that I built. I hated it. Then I moved over to Infusionsoft or Keep. Didn't really like it. Then I made the biggest mistake of my life and spent a fortune moving to Salesforce. And I don't even care if they're watching this. I hated it. And then we were like, what do we do? And the High Level team started messaging us, and I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't want to deal with this. Like, I'm not doing another one. These suck. And then, you guys are good at working relationships. You got in front of me, and I said, all right, we'll give it a shot. And ever since then, I mean, man, it's just been a seamless process. Finally, a place to run our business and everything that we actually enjoy, like, and understand. So it's been incredible, and the opportunities you've created for people, not only for their business, but then to turn High Level tech into their own business. It's just been incredible to watch. So congratulations to you. Can't wait to build this clone DM bot on the challenge. Everybody, let's give a big shout out to Robin. And Robin, man, all the best for 2026. I'll be right there working along with you guys, championing you, and I'm sure we're going to do a ton more together. Again, thanks for your support, and have a great day. And to the rest of you, makemyclone.ai/GHL. Robin, any closing words?
No, thank you for having me on, and excited to see how this promo goes. So we're going to do some big things.
Yeah, man. Thank you. And to those of you who for some reason still don't have your seat for the challenge, I don't know what the hell to tell you. Go to makemyclone.ai/start. Get in. If you don't have VIP yet, makemyclone.ai/VIP. and it's like 12 bucks a day, 37 bucks to upgrade to that experience. Go do it right now. We're gonna have a blast. You're gonna have a ton of fun, and tell your friends about it. All right, this is Onyx Gal reminding you, when life pushes you, stand straight, smile,